Oh, good to see you outside the castle. You too, Amit.
Goblin?
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lord Gok. Sorona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sorona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sorona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
Confringo!
As he
What
slow
precisely
walks.
is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Very well. Where the hell is it? Huh.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and, most effectively, fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please.
Alright.
It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Confringo! Revelio. Repulsor.
Must room to learn definitive, a severing charm
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
when needed.
Levioso. Lumos. Repulsor. Protego. Merlin's beard. Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Incendio. Confringo. Repulsor. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Their sons will be persistent. Repulsor. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
I didn't even have to take that potion. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it can be rotated. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Lumos. I'm blind.
This has a moth imprinted on it. Same as the door. Lumos.
Accio. Compulso. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
What's that hanging there? Precarious, down I go. No other way.
Compulso. Revelio. Oh! Confringo! Incendio! Compulso! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Compulso! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Compulso! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Compulso! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Lumos. Compulso. Revelio. Lumos. Compulso.
Hello.
This looks even more complex.
Lumos. Revelio. Compulso. Lumos. Lumos. Compulso. Lumos. Lumos. Repulsor. Lumos.
Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
Repulsor. Lumos. Lumos. Repulsor.
It's like I'm missing one. Oh,
Lumos.
I was wondering what I wanted to do.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. The dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have had to show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
Revelio.
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
At least I passed.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
You're the one who released
Exploder!
Festival, aren't you? That was a mistake.
I'm just warming up. Will you hold still?
Accio.
You've made a mistake.
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Now to finish the job.
Expulsion! Expulsion! Expulsion!
Confringo. Incendio.
Expulsion!
Got an eye from me, did ya?
Confringo.
Expulsion!
You die for that.
Expulsion!
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. That's it.
Oh,
This is for Rookwood!
A lamb? What was that sound?
Redacto!
Repulsor. Expelliarmus.
I didn't know.
Incendio. Confringo.
Barely felt that. My wrong!
Expelliarmus. Repulsor.
You will pay for your deed. Agile thing, aren't you?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Repulsor. Levioso.
How?
Revelio.
I don't care. Let's go.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Kinda. Not really trust him. Let's go get a beast.
Repulsor.
See, the sucks is games never have any like option for music, so I always have to put something on in the background because it's just too quiet.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here. You can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Kill it with fire.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think. His experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
What the fuck is that? Looks like a damn cheetah.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something
Cheetah, cat,
for
owl?
Honeyjigs.
What the fuck is it?
Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Yeah, you and your ugly ass tramp, go on.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
So difficult.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Yeah.
Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Okay.
Stand back.
Is it a griffin? Holy shit.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
It's kind of cute.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
That's cute. It'd be cool in games like this if you could get married. And pick what character you want to be with. I'll do this last quest and I'm gonna hop off. I'm tired. Been a long day at work. So much more convenient to get
It's
around.
me, Gareth. You have a moment.
What is this?
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, HogWarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Oh, he knows.
Take the moon. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk.
I don't really feel like doing this quest right now. So, if anyone's here, adios. I'll be back at some point.